The Community Insider takes you behind the scenes of Hank Patton and the beautiful and magical transformation of the downtown Christmas lights.
I have the opportunity, if I want to go see lights, I can go to Cheekwood, I can go to Lookout Mountain, I can go to Asheville, North Carolina, the Arboretum. A lot of people here don't. A lot of people, this is their getaway.
Santa, I've been good this year. Make your list and check it twice. I'll leave you a note right here underneath the Christmas lights. Carols and bells, none of them help. I still feel blue. I just wanna fall in love this Christmas. Just wanna fall in love.
Grace Family Pharmacy announces new medication packaging service. It provides a simpler, safer medication experience through convenient, personalized packaging using the latest in pharmacy robotics. We're located at 357 West Main Street. Our phone number is 931-473-6418.
McMinnville, you're a great place to be. McMinnville, Tennessee.
The My Usage app is a way to conveniently pay online, anytime, day or night, from the comfort of your home. You can also come by any Caney Fork Electric office and sign up for the prepay option available using the My Usage app. Know exactly how much electricity is used each day and the cost. Best of all, no monthly bill. You can set up email or text alerts, keep track of your usage, and pay your bill, all with the My Usage app from Caney Fork. Caney Fork Electric, keeping you informed.
Communitytvtn is brought to you by Security Federal Savings Bank, proudly serving the community we call home.
Dr. Pepper. Good for life, good for the community.
Welcome to another edition of Community Insider. Join us as we travel Middle Tennessee, uncovering history and experiencing the adventure of unique stories and events coming to you inside your community.
Communitytvtn is brought to you by Security Federal Savings Bank, proudly serving the community we call home. From the small towns in our community to the big hearts in our own back door. This is their stories. This is a part of their life shared with you.
I'm Hank Patton. I'm the landscape manager for the city of McMinnville. And I've been with the city for 16 years. And I started as a landscape manager in 2008 or something. I don't remember the exact 16. We have to do the math on that. But anyway, we ended up at Public Works after about 2 years being with the city. And myself and the two guys I work with, John Austin and Waylon Fincher, were at Public Works working when we started helping with putting the lights up, putting stuff up at Christmas, and it was just at that time a tree and some garland that had burnout lights in them. So I went to Bill Brock after the first year that we messed with it. Says, Bill, I think we can do a little better. And so Bill said, all right, let's do it. So we started with redoing the lights on the garland. And then we talked him into getting some wreaths for City Hall. And then we convinced him that we needed some icicle trees for the circles up and down Main Street. And from there, we started buying lights. Well, as we started buying lights, the DA's office, when Lisa was there, they wanted to start doing a season of remembrance for victims. So she bought, I think, 4 cases of lights for us so we could silhouette the trees and memorialize the trees in memory of people. Well, from there, I got to looking around and go, I still think we can do more. So we kept sneaking out a little by little by little, year after year, to where we were at the end of Main Street, around the courthouse, at the end of Main Street, and through the breezeway all the way to the farmer's market. It didn't start out that way. We just kind of surprised it on them. Before they knew it, they were going, wow, this looks good. So we've taken it from there, and every year we keep trying to do something a little different. This year we have Santa's house over here. We have the snowflake tunnel that we've added, and the kids from all the elementary schools in the county have made snowflakes, and we've mounted them up, and you can walk underneath the snowflake tunnel. And we have a great time with it, and we get a lot of compliments, but we're just glad people enjoy it, because when you come downtown, it's lit up and there's activities going on. It helps drive people down here. And I forgot about the skating rink, which was the second year of that. The skating rink is another thing that was done. The tourism board had that happen, and when they first came to it with us, they were worried that I was going to say no, we can't do it, and I was excited when they said let's do it. So it moved forward, not because of what I said, it's just they were thinking we don't want to mess up the grass. I said grass grows back, let's do what we need to do. And so I've enjoyed it, and I've got a couple more years here before somebody else will be doing it, and I just hope the next couple of years we can just keep it going and heading in the right direction and people can keep enjoying it. I moved in McMinnville in 1996 as the head pro at the country club, and I've been in the golf business for probably 20 years at that point, and the golf business is hard because it's 7 days a week, you never get away from it, but you're around some fantastic people. But sometime in 2006, 2007, I just was getting tired of working as many hours as I've worked and every day and never getting away. And so I resigned my position and didn't do anything that was substantial for about 9 months. I did things within golf, rules officiated, sold golf carts, did a little playing around Tennessee. And the job came open with the Urban Forestry Department at the city, and I was fortunate enough to get that position and ended up there. My wife's from here and not going anywhere else. She's a couple years away from retirement also, but I've been here so long now that this is home. I'm from Lexington, Tennessee. I hardly ever get to go back there, except for the reasons you go back after you leave, and that's things that are not what you want to go back for, which are people dying and people getting married. Well, one of them's okay for. But anyway, McMinnville's home to me now, and I really enjoy it here, and the people are great, and just look forward to a few more years.
What is some of the things that people usually don't see when it comes to lights? There's so many to see. What would be some recommended places that people take their time, go out and walk it and find some of these spots? We
always really enjoy the farmer's market breezeway. The problem is other people enjoy it more than us and will unplug the lights at night. They do. We don't know why. So we'll come in some mornings and turn the lights on to see what's not working, because things do, with electricity and water, things do kind of short out sometimes. And lo and behold, the other morning we had to go to the breezeway and put everything back, and we had to add some more lights because somebody had vandalized one of them. But I enjoy the breezeway every year, because you're walking down Main Street and you take a right, and there it is, it's lit up all the way around. And the thing that's funny is we leave some lights up year round. They're just too hard to take down and too hard to put back up, and we have to rent a lift to do it. So we've left some things up. People may or may not notice, but they're not on, but they are up all year long. I hear people do compliment, and my wife shows me stuff people say on Facebook, and I really appreciate they do it, but I would enjoy doing it whether people compliment it or not, because I enjoy doing it, and John and Waylon both enjoy doing it too, and we've embraced that, and we're always, I spend the summers when I'm working trying to figure out what are we going to do this fall. You know, that's really where we head. You're always thinking, how can we do something different? And it's funny that every year we start earlier and people go, you're putting up lights already? And I go, well, yeah, we got to have them on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. They go, really? I go, yeah, we've got to get them on early every year. So we start early every year, and we barely get done or finish up a day or two afterwards, but it's always fun. It's always enjoyable.
What would you tell the next person if they had the same opportunity?
That's a good question, and I don't really know. That's a big one. I don't know what I would tell the next person, because the next person's probably standing behind you, I hope. John's been working with, John and Waylon both, we've all been working together for 15 years. And what I would tell future generations in the city leaders is to keep it going. When I finally leave in a couple of years to go sit back and watch everything else, keep spending what we need to spend to make the lights. Lights don't last forever, and every year we have to spend money. Don't let it die. Let it keep going, and don't cradle somebody into saying, well, this is all we can do. We're not going to go all over town doing this, but it's nice to have a place where people can go. And there's one person that gets a bigger threat out of the lights than anybody realizes, and it's not somebody that works, but it's somebody that has a challenge in life, and it's Jake Wanamaker. And Jake Wanamaker sees me throughout the year, and he always goes, lights, lights. And being that he's of that persuasion that thrills him, there's a lot of other people of his persuasion that it thrills them also. You know, I have the opportunity, if I want to go see lights, I can go to Cheekwood, I can go to Lookout Mountain, I can go to Asheville, North Carolina, to the Arboretum. A lot of people here don't. A lot of people, this is their getaway. There's a place to go see something because they can't afford to get in the car and travel and spend money to go look at stuff. So, yeah, every year when I'm putting them up, I always think about Jake. Jake, and if any of you know Jake, Jake's pretty special.